Alright, let's get this started. Starting a little early today, sooner than expected. Probably could have actually started about 15 minutes sooner, but I just kind of decided to be lazy for about 15 minutes. Oops. Let's see where we're at here. Okay. Let's do this. Did I go? Yeah, I did. It's a little bit of an increase on attack. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we have to decide where we're going to go from here. Trying to decide what would be a good course of action here. Where we could go. Alright, I want to check that. Still part of the clock tower, but that's okay. I'm not sure if that door opened up. That one gate. I should probably turn that down at least a little bit, so that's not echoing. Not sure if it was, but... I'm not doing well. Jeez. Not doing well today. Might just take to death here. Not off to a very good start. Pick that back up. Hey, welcome to the stream there, Commenteer Gamer. Thank you for stopping by. It'd be quicker to do it this way. Down further. Yeah, down further. Perfect. Yeah, Castlevania is a good time for sure. Especially this one. We're not going to go there. We need to go back here further. Alright. Where can we go here? I can't remember how to open that one gate in the clock tower. I'm pretty sure it's those gears that you've got to hit. But the one is in water, so I need to see if I can figure out... I need to hit it with a sub-weapon, I think, because water hurts. At least at this point. I think you do eventually get some immunity to that, but I could be wrong. Like I say, it's been a minute since I've played this. So I hope you're having a good day there, Commenteer. I woke up to snow. That's what I woke up to. I had to take the girlfriend to work on snowy roads. Yeah, I don't get to go live as often as I would like to, but I had some time today. Actually, 2 days in a row. I don't mind winter, to be honest. I don't even mind the snow. It's when the ice starts flying that I have an issue. I just really wasn't ready for snow already. Like, we've barely had fall. There's still leaves on the trees, you know? Oh, that's right. That's where this leads. Ours started turning early. Like, there's a couple trees that have already gone completely bare, but it's not very many. Dude, these Medusa heads really piss me off. Thanks. Damn it. Isn't that how you open them? You gotta, like, hit all 4 of those? What the hell? Definitely up there, because I have to say the birds can be just as annoying. Like little crows and ravens and shit. That one clicked. I could have sworn I've gotten them all to click. Yep, I'm dying. I could have sworn that's how you open the gate, though. Shit. We'll come back to that gate later. I could have sworn that's how you opened it, though. I'm curious. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I'm right on the opening of that. I mean, that's got to be how you open it. Could have sworn that's how I used to do it. I'm right. You got to get them all to make a little clank sound. I knew I was correct on that. No, it's literally you have to hit each one of those gears that are set in the wall. There's 2 in each of the main towers of the clock tower. As soon as they're all clicked, that gate should open. But I could have sworn I had them all clicked. Do I come back later and do that? Because what else can I really do? I feel like I need to get through there. Definitely feel like I need to get through there. I feel like there's an item I need there to continue on. Plus, if I just get that clock tower out of the way and not have to come back, that'd be wonderful. Because we already have to revisit it in the inverted castle, so... Oops. I forgot to bring up something here. My Streamlabs. Like that to be up. So I can make sure it's all running smoothly. This one has to be done. Because I've hit it a lot of times, there was no little click. There's the little click for that one. So it's got to be one of the gears in here. There's a click from that one. There's the click from that one. Okay, so which... There's the click from that one. That one you had to hit a bunch of times, huh? Okay, I've hit every one of those. Unless you can't hit it again after the click. Damn it. There was that click again. I keep hitting it. That. Yeah, and now I can't seem to get it to click, any of them to click again. There's that click, for sure. Okay. There's that click. I think you might be right. That's what I was thinking, too. There it is. I was going past the clicks. I'm an idiot. Steel helm, gold plate, and star flail. Alright. Star flail. And gold plate. Yeah. Absolutely. So that didn't even get me anywhere near where to the next area. Shit. Oh, it's got the Morning Star. Man, this thing works fast. Look at this. High damage, and it's done quickly. Yeah, I like it. I need to look into the builds, different builds for this game, because I've never played this game making a build. I've always just put on the strongest of everything and dealt with that, you know. I've never, like, Bloodstained I got a pretty damn good build in that. I was talking about it yesterday. Like, I'm like really fast. I don't do a lot of damage, but I do damage so damn fast, it doesn't really matter that I don't do much damage. That down there, I need mist. Let's go into that area next. Well, I figured, you know, when I was younger, if I have the strongest of everything, I'll just tank right through everything, right? It turns out that there's builds where you're not actually doing much damage, but you do it real quick. I think there's even builds for that, like in this. Hey, you know what, though? It got me through the game multiple times doing it that way, not doing any builds. See, I'm not really huge on Skyrim. Like, it's okay. I always preferred Morrowind in the Elder Scrolls games. It was. Wish they'd do a Switch port of Morrowind. I'd be all over that. Oblivion's not bad. My problem with Oblivion is a lot of stuff just looked the same. I don't think I can get up there without the bat summon. I'll go up and check, but I don't think I can. Oblivion probably had one of the better storylines for sure. Right. Didn't even need to come up here. I don't even know why I did. Right. I definitely understand why people like Skyrim, though. I mean, there's a lot to do in between, like, the side quests and the main story and secret hidden locations and all that stuff. Plus all the mods people have done for it, like, for PC and stuff. I can understand people's love for Skyrim. I did put 80 hours into Skyrim, and it was all side quests. I barely touched the story. I made it to Whiterun, and that's about as far as I went with the story. And all the rest was me just doing side quests, and I didn't realize that there was side quests that were repeatable, and I ended up doing a bunch of repeatables, which burned me out from playing the actual game. Is it this way? trying to do there we go. There's Dark Metamorphosis. Ah, I missed a couple spots in here, apparently. Oh, that's why, because I can't double jump up. That's right. Maybe if I was hoping maybe with that I could get maybe an extra jump. Ah! Nope. I could have sworn all you needed was double jump to get up there. But it looks like I'm going to need my bat. Or I'm going to need... Oh, it's over here while I feel stupid. I'm being such a freaking noob. I swear I've played this game before. Oh my. Oh, the car needs to take a seat. Oh my. Pretty sure this moves. I was gonna say. What do we have here? Path Circlet and Holy Rod. Yeah. It was funny back when I was playing Cyber Shadow. I was doing a Let's Play of that on my YouTube. I wasn't live streaming it when I was doing. I think I was fighting a boss, and I decided to end the video right towards like the end of the boss battle. I don't remember if I was about to kill it or it was about to kill me, but I did the whole JoJo's to be continued thing with the music and everything. Now, mind you, I've only seen to the end of, I think it was, not Joseph, the one after, Jotaro, I think, right? Joseph's grandson. We seen to the end of, that season, me and the, girlfriend. Our son's seen further, but, I seen the fourth JoJo's, and I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed with the stands. It was kind of a turn off for me. We do intend to get back into it, though. Oh, I know there is. I've heard. I don't know. You can't beat Joseph. Joseph is like my favorite Joestar, easily. I wonder. Why did I not go that way? Gotcha. I think JoJo's definitely has a unique art style, though. Like, the art style is interesting. I like how it kind of changes, too, per season. I don't mind the stands. I just didn't care for... It was weird. The whole heart-shaped thing, the heart-shaped haircut and stuff just really threw me off. I'm like, what the hell? I believe so. I didn't watch that much into that season. Yeah, I think it is that one, Josuke, or however you say it, I believe. Like, I think it would be the 4th story arc, but 3rd season. Because 1st season had the 2 different story arcs. And then, yeah, yep. That's where we're at currently. I think we watched the first 2 episodes. What's up, Ender? Ender there's my son, by the way. He also streams occasionally. He streams a lot of mobile games at the moment. He does Apex Mobile, he does Ark Mobile, he's played a little bit of League of Legends. Can't think of if there's any other games he messes with. I know that's the main ones. And he and him are also getting ready to make a short film together. We were supposed to do a longer film, but my producer kind of bailed on us and everything, so I'm not relying on anyone. It's just going to be me and my son, and his mom. His mom will probably do the makeup work, because I'm terrible at makeup work. Might see if my roommate will play at least, like, a few seconds shot. It wouldn't be a long shot at all for him. I know my roommate really don't like doing that type of stuff and everything, but there's one part I want to do, and I need at least one extra person for it, but I don't need it. I don't need the scene. I just think it would it would be better if it had this scene in it. Definitely thank you on that, Common. We also do have 2 short films already on my YouTube channel. Into the Trees and Inside the Mind of the Madman, or a Madman. Is it a Madman or the Madman? I think it's a Madman. Definitely go check those out if you get time. The first one's a cheesy 80s slasher flick. It was our first film. It was all written on the spot. It was all ad-libbed. I had a script. I threw it away because most of the people that I needed didn't show up. So, just made up my own. Well, in my defense, the 80s slasher was supposed to be bad. That's what we were going for. What there was meant to be that bad. That's exactly what I wanted. The second film wasn't that bad. The one that his mom mainly wrote. I wrote a little bit of it just to add a little bit to it. But I didn't think it was that bad. And the makeup work in most spots was phenomenal. The blood didn't always look fantastic. You could tell I was using basically homemade red icing in spots. Oh, it's cheesy. It has, like, unfortunately, and this wasn't supposed to happen, The tripod I was using on day 2 was super creaky. And I covered up as much of it as I could, but there's some spots I could not cover up. It was really cool. My sister went to Connecticut's like Horror Fest, whatever it's called. I don't know the exact name of it. Oh, they are, but where it's placed is awful. Alright, have a good rest of the day at school, bud. But anyways, my sister went to Connecticut's Horror Fest thing, and one of the people she met there this year was actually the one that played Barbara in Night of the Living Dead. And she actually told her that, like, I like making films and stuff, and she wished me luck and told me to continue working on my films and stuff, so that was really neat. Because one of the whole... Okay, the way I ended up getting into doing films is I used to do independent wrestling. I was a wrestling manager for 3 years, a referee for 6 months. And I've told this story on stream before, so, and sorry to anybody that's already heard this a million times. But the guy that was running those shows, he wanted to make films. And the first people we looked at was his wrestlers and managers and stuff. The promoter. You know, because he was the promoter of the indie fed that I was in, Diamond Championship Wrestling. And it kind of sparked my interest a little bit to continue doing films. And honestly, not only that, like, I've always been interested in film, but after getting a taste of doing it, like, I had to keep doing it, and one of my biggest inspirations for it is George Romero. Okay, that's only temporary, not permanently. Also, on my Facebook, you can look this guy up. He does a lot of guest starring stuff in shows. He's also a director, a producer, and stuff. Look up John Thaddeus. He's been following me since the MySpace days. He just randomly added me, and I don't know why. I guess he saw that I was into doing the whole film thing, and he just kind of took an interest in me, and we still talk. He still, you know, follows my work and everything when I'm able to, and it's pretty cool. One of my favorite guest star roles was he played a detective in an episode of Charmed, the original Charmed, not the remake. I hate these spear guys, man. Oh yeah, the original Charmed was amazing. And who doesn't love Alyssa Milano? I mean, let's be honest. I've kind of had a little crush on her since the movie Double Dragon. That was such a terrible movie, but I still love that movie. At least that's the first thing I remember her in. The sad part is she wasn't very nice. Like, yeah, she just wasn't very nice. Like, everybody hated working with her. But she was still better than Paige. I'll give it that. I was not a fan of Paige at all. And then Piper, she's just plain out adorable. I don't think that's better than what I have. No, didn't think so. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you coming in and supporting for sure. You have a great day, rest of your day at work. Nice. Life up. I think we missed a door up higher somehow. We're gonna go that way. That just means more experience. So where is this? Oh, okay, it's over in the other side. Okay, we're just gonna keep going because we could probably actually meet up to that spot in the other room. It's like two little towers going here. I think about it, that might be the waterfall. Shit, Taki! Would you like to eat some shit? Would you like to eat some what? Austin Powers. Okay, so we have to come down the other... We do have to climb back up so we can go down that way. Or no, it's please eat somewhat. That's what it was. Please eat some shit. Please eat some what? Wow. Stop sucking. Stop sucking. Yes, I'm grabbing that bag if I can. Damn it! Missed it. How much money do I even have? Not much. About that. Oh, okay. Wasn't what I thought this was the waterfall. Guess not. Let's go this way first. What's this way? A boss. The Sila Worm. He doesn't do much damage, so that's good. That was super simple. That wasn't even a boss. That's why. Here's the real boss battle. That wasn't that bad. The Crystal Cloak. Heck yeah. Do I have anything for these yet? Nope, just sellable rings as usual. There was nothing over here, right? Just that. That's unbreakable. Alright. What's this way? Scimitar. Nope, I'll stick with what I got. How did I do that the other day? Huh. Yeah, I didn't realize until yesterday that you could actually sort your stuff. Resistance to ice. That's obviously just a temporary thing. I thought it froze there for a second. I was gonna be like, are you serious right now? Also, I want to take the time. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything while you were here. Thank you for the follow, for sure. For some reason, my shout-outs aren't working for when people follow. The alerts just stopped working all of a sudden. I checked for the ferryman. Why is he not here? Maybe it's an item you need. I don't remember. Right? If I do this, they drown. Then I don't have to deal with them. Okay, can't go that way just yet. Don't need that money bag that bad. Definitely don't need that heart. Figure out how to get around to those. You can keep going, Frog. I believe they can poison you. I'd rather just not deal with that. Another one of them pentagrams. Can't get it though because that water is flowing. Not only that, it'll hurt. Oh, I missed. Shit. Secret boots. Discreetly increases height. Totally worth taking that little bit of damage. Shouldn't have to worry about that much longer. Come on, double jump. This is a whole lot of shiitake. Well, we're back at the beginning. How close are we to a save spot? Not that close. I think we are going to go visit the save spot. It's just up ahead here. Are you doing stuff I ain't gotta? Plus, it's a little bit of free experience. It ain't much, but... Now let's head back. Wish you could get up there. That's where that one spot leads. To the left of that waterfall. Grab that while we're here at least. Yeah, I'll need the bat to get up there. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Ah, there's the ferryman. Okay, we don't want to go that way. We want to go this way.
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you.
What is up with my cloak? Look at that. It's missing some detail. I wonder if that's the ability of this cloak. Or if it's just not emulating clearly. I believe that allows me to now be in water. No, it summons the oarsman. Okay. Or in this case, the ferryman. Ferryman. Definitely some missing pixels on this cloak. Unless that's the point of the crystal cloak. I don't remember it being see-through like that. There's another place that ferryman was. I think we get back up. We can't go back up. Fair enough. Oops. Fell in the water. It's bullshit these little zombies get into 2 hits every time that happens. So can't see where they're spawning because it says zombie down in the corner, as if I don't know. I mean, I can turn that off, but... we're not going to do that. We are, however, going to save. That's what I'm doing. There's a platform there. Get up there. There you go. Heck yeah. Life max up. Sorry, forgive me for going and saving again after getting that, but I'd rather spend the extra couple seconds saving than end up dying and having to spend slightly more time collecting that again. I want to go... I'm going the completely wrong way anyhow. Or no, I'm not. I have to go the whole way around. Okay. Shit. This is a long trip. Well, there's something over here to the left and up. Is that something I can get to? I don't think it is. Okay, nope. I know what that is. I cannot. There is some stuff in this area I can collect, but I need the bat. Alright, we're just going to continue to go where we were going. We're going to go back down to that cave area, but we got to loop the whole way back around just to get to it. And it would be quickest to go this way. I wasn't kidding yesterday when I said this game has a lot of backtracking. You will be doing it. If you play this game, you will do a lot of backtracking. Some of these have money, so might as well open them. You can give me that back. Ghost hallway, let's just get out of here. So these just infinitely spawn. Most things don't do in and around these areas don't do much damage anymore. That takes an easy 4 hits. Nice. It's hoping to give me a... Let me do that. Up we go. Where I'm going, I don't even know. Neither one of those statues were open. Damn it. Annoying ass skeletons. Go throw your bones at somebody else. Oh no. Shit. Guess I'm carrying this with me for a bit. If you want to play, we'll play. And you will lose. It's that simple. You cannot beat Alucard. Are you insane? You cannot beat Dracula backwards. I think we need to go down there and to the right. Nope, not low enough. Lower. Down into the icy depths.
I'll guide you to meet your destiny.
Oh, don't stand up. Oh, come back. What a dick. Took all that damage for no reason. Funny stuff. There it is. That's what I needed to be able to be in water. I don't even need you, sir. So I can now travel under the water. Instant health refill. Plus the max life goes up. Ooh, what is this? Knuckle duster. They got as a weapon. Iron studded brass knucks. Nope, I'm good. I'll stick with my flail. My super fast flail. Got enough out of you? Attack at a diagonal for some reason. Oh, even at a diagonal, it's kind of just a sweep. Jeez. Nunchaku. I'm kinda curious. You get like 2 attacks really fast. But I can also do the star flail. Really quick. So I think I'm still better off with the star flail. Okay, there's still some spots I can look at around here. Dick. Another max health. Awesome. Alright. So, waterfall is this way. Okay, I can get to it, just very slowly. You piece of garbage. Still was not able to get to the top of that waterfall. Son of a gun. Like to the left at the top of that waterfall. That's probably more me than the game there. Don't need the ferry man. Go across here. Nice. Double my money since the last time I looked. Shit. There we go. I mean, you can just stand there and take a beating. I'm cool with that. There's literally nothing else down here. Alright, so where can I go now? The only thing I haven't done was that waterfall. I can't go down there. Can't get up there to the right. Up there's Dracula's lair. Alright, well, I know where I'm going to check next. You can go row by yourself. Go row your boat. He's on the boat. Nope, not this way. Make our way back through here again. Crossed here. Blah, 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 blah. Head up to the save spot. Did way too much to have to redo it. quicker? It would, if I can take that. Is that a save? Yep, we're gonna hit that up. I know we just saved, but I don't really give a shit. World's slowest elevator. Yep, we're gonna just keep going up. Nice little shortcut. Don't want to go up. We want to go to the left. Alright. I still can't go up there. Damn it. I need the bat for that. Take out axe. We want to go to the left here. Even better. I gotta figure out what I'm missing here. Where I need to go. Still feel like it's whatever at the top of that waterfall to the left. That's still... Really? Shit. I might need the bat for that. That's bull. Like, you lose all forward momentum when you do that, apparently. Alright, we'll have to come back for that. Luckily, that does not unspawn. It's another one of those ones I can't get to. jump over that now. I already got one of those before. Yep, I now have 2 morning stars. Okay. Alright, so... oh boy. What am I still missing? Oh, he's not so bad now, huh? That's why that ends there. Damn it. Oh boy. Why didn't I go any further to the right from here? Ah, because I'm blocked. That would be a good reason. Alright. So why didn't I go this way? That's why. I need, I think there's a piece of armor you can get to actually, not have to worry about that. I did not mean to throw all those. Missed those earlier. Actually, is that the armor there? No, that's just a silver plate. I have the gold plate, so this should be better. Yes. Oh, keep going this way, I guess. Already been all the way up to that one. Keep heading right. And head over to that save spot. Definitely want to thank everybody that has joined in today. You guys are awesome. If you enjoy the content you're seeing here, go check me out on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Don't need up there. I've already been up there. We also have a Discord. You can find the link to that pinned to the top of the Facebook group. See, I need the bat to be able to do more of this. This is just headed up to Drax's place. We're just headed back to the clock tower. I know where we're gonna go next. We're gonna take the teleporter. We're gonna wait for the clock in the middle. Like that real big clock that has the statues above it. We're going to sit in there and wait for those to open and go explore those areas up there. Because I'm not sure where else I need to go that I can reach. If that isn't it, then I guess we're headed back to the waterfall and trying to head to the left there again. It's quickest to go this way. Might not be the safest, but it is the quickest. Back to the hallway of ghosts. Almost got out of here without him spawning in front of me. Just not dealing with them. Be nice to have something that ups my crit damage. Or, not my crit damage, but crit percentage. Be nice to get a crit a little more often than what you do. And obviously right now I don't have to worry too much about anything I'm fighting. Yep, still headed the right way. Okay, the time is moving. There we go. Oh, wonderful. Old Rock's quarters. I think this is one of the cooler tracks in this game. Still can't wait. I thought the music I was thinking of was in the Ice Cavern, but it's not. We haven't actually got to music I was saying was one of like my not all-time favorite, but like one of the top ones. I haven't heard it yet. Trying to remember what area did hear that. I could have sworn it was a nice area. So there's a door that way. That in. Oh, no. There we go. It's this way. But I feel like I'm gonna get attacked by something. No? Yep, that drops attack. Rather not lose any attack. I kiss me's. Damn it. This enemy sucks. Damn poltergeist, anyhow. We can go this way. We're not gonna go that way just yet. It's this way. If there's a safe spot over here, that'd be great. Nope, dead end. Okay, so we have a door to the left. We can continue on to the right. We're gonna go to that door to the left. Why not? What's that way? Oh. The Coliseum. We're gonna come back here. Let's continue on the way we were going to originally. No, Mr. Poltergeist, we're not playing today. Okay, I cannot kill him quickly. I need 8 to 9 hits on him. Oh, jeez. You don't throw knives at me, sir. Can't go up there. Where does this go? I don't remember where this goes. Teleporter. Alright, we're gonna teleport to a save spot that's close, which is right here. Because, number one, might as well save, because, number two, I need to re-heal my health. I'm not real low, but on health, but I ain't risking it, man. I ain't risking it. Ain't risking it. Oh, you bloody zombie. Okay, so we need that teleporter to take us to the middle. There we go. Why? I'm confused as to why I didn't go that way. We're going to go back real quick. Is there a reason I couldn't do that? It's because I don't feel like dealing with this one for a super long period of time. This one's less scary. Wait, I know why. I'm stupid. That's the clock. Never mind. That's the big clock. That's why I didn't go that way. Duh. Because I can't see it. Soon. Okay, left we go. Wrong left. It's down this way. Duh. Missed. Ist could pass. That's our missed right there, I believe. Another library card. Not yet. I need to see if there's like a save spot before we go in there. That's a boss battle. I mean, yes. I can get to a save spot. If I want to backtrack a little bit. Whoa, where are you going, sir? Hey, there's a safe spot right here. Look at that. I think we're getting to that inverted castle today. That's what it's looking like. I guess since we saved it, we can go fight that boss. Seems like a good idea to me.
Who are you? Open Hell's Gate. Come forth, my servants. The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle.
Great, that didn't slow them down at all. Well, he's super easy to take care of, I guess. It's mostly you that's going to be the problem, huh? Nope. No problem.
I'm certain that was a Belmont. So he says he's the lord of this castle.
Form of mist. Well, I didn't get ist. I only got mist. Does the other one, did the other one have a pillar there? Yep, okay. Alright. Got it dead at least. Why does it seem like my relic isn't giving me names? Yeah, it's this one. Why isn't it displaying these enemies' names? Interesting. Ah, shit. Forgot you could fall in between there. Converts damage to hearts. No, I don't really need hearts. Hearts isn't really an issue for me. Health is an issue for me. That looks like the thing I had to fight Castlevania 64. Oh, wow. Nice, another save spot right here. That means I can heal. All right. Yeah, I really didn't want to come back here. Shit. We'll just stay right down here. Nice and safe right in that corner. There's a save spot over here. I'm going to head over there real quick. Oh, quit being a wuss. Okay, we gotta drop down from here. Let's head to the right first. Quick work of those guys. The Gravekeeper. Is that seriously what I came over here for, was just some green tea? Fair enough, I guess. To the left we go. I feel bad having to kill the owl. Owl's just doing what that mean old knight's telling it to do. I believe that is no better. No. Gives me extra defense. It's extra effective with a shield. Okay. There's my shields. Now here's the thing. Wow. Actually, might actually not be half bad. It's not as fast, though. I feel like I'm better off with the mace. Well, let's see. There's stuff down here. I did it 2 attacks quicker, but yeah, I took damage. I would rather just have my star flail, to be completely honest. Saber. Let's see how that looks like. Garbage. Alright. Boy. I have the mist form, so there's a few extra places I can go now. I think one of those places is going to be up near the clock tower. We're going to head over to the teleporter. Alright. Nice. A few different places I can go now that I couldn't before. Down here was not one of the places I wanted to go. All right. Shit. Got greedy with that extra hit. Just keep going, right? Nope, I still cannot get up there. There's something that allows you to keep the mist form for a longer period of time here eventually. It actually does damage too, if I remember correctly. That was a fail. We're gonna come up here, hit this save spot real quick. Then we gotta head pretty much almost the whole way down. Express elevator. Down again, please. Yep, I did get it. Wasn't sure if I ever got that. It's not that way. I'm sure it's down further yet. We gotta keep going, keep going, keep going. Right there it is. Mirror, Curious, and Jewel Knuckles. Polish to resist stoning. So I came down here just to get garbage. Wonderful. Oh boy. Okay, so what next? We're gonna head up some more. Fruit flies, damn it. It doesn't seem like it's snowed anymore since this morning, so that's a bonus. Really didn't want to have to drive in the snow again to go get a girlfriend from work. Express elevator up. We need to go That's right, that's why I'm still not up there. There's that spot down there that I've also not been. We're gonna check that one. Yeah, I wanna go up. I don't wanna go right or left right now. You son of a bitch. Up here, or... yeah. I want to say there is maybe another mist gate up here. Damn little armored flea men. Yep, there it is. There's the soul of Bat. So guess what? Bat time. There we go. That definitely opens up the game some more. There's a few different places I can go now that I could not before. We're getting closer and closer to that inverted castle. I know I keep opening the map a lot. Let's see, this is the right way. Yes. Shit. Oh, man. There it is. We're up here. Let's see what we were missing up here. An anti-venom, a potion, and the fairy card. Relics. We need to, I believe, turn on the fairy card, yes. Summons a fairy familiar. The only problem with her is I think she automatically uses your health stuff. I'm curious what the Fairy Familiar does. We're going to look this up real quick. Because I want to say it uses your items to heal you automatically. And I don't honestly like that. Let's see. Fairy card, Symphony of the Night. Five familiars obtained by acquiring the fairy card. Cleric under status condition. Shall administer the proper remedy. If assaulted by a particular special attack, the fairy will deploy the best resistant potion against said assault. If his HP falls to the critical range, she'll throw potions to Alucard as long as he has in stock until his HP are back in safe range for his level. She throws the lowest items first. Yeah, no. We're not going to equip her. Not really the best idea, in my opinion. She might be good in boss battles. Like, I could see her being useful in boss battles. For the main fact is, then you don't have to stop in the middle of the fight to use items. My nose is stinking itchy today. There's another spot on the map I haven't looked at yet, apparently. There we go. We need to head back down. Okay. We're gonna head this way. Yeah, that's not Drax area. Okay, we can head that way. Once you have that bat form, you can pretty much go anywhere in this castle anyways. The non-inverted castle, the normal castle. Hoping to hit that inverted castle here soon. We'll be playing probably at least another hour, hour and a half. I need to get a couple shorts made yet today. I didn't even get them recorded. Normally I have them recorded by now. And only have to do editing. Wrong transformation. cannot attack with the bat just yet. But that is a thing eventually. Actually, right there it is, I believe. Fire of bat. I was just saying about it. It's just a cross, okay. Alucard has enough of a cross to bear. Shit. Alright, so we've got this garbage. We've got this better. And we got this garbage for me right now. While we were at the library, we should have went and seen the librarian and bought some stuff. Gonna run out of magic here soon. Told you. That heart is still falling. Ow. Right into a skull lord. Damn it. Wrong button. We're going to take a teleporter over to there because I'm not going through the clock tower again. Not going back inside that clock tower until I am in the inverted castle. It's going to make me go through all the teleporters, right? Takes me right to the first one. No, it took me right to the one I wanted. That's a surprise. Alright, I'm going to stand up. I was going to take a break, but I really don't want to. I want to get to this inverted castle, so I'm going to stand up and step away, like off to the side of the camera for the moment. I am still here. I'm still playing. I just really need to rest my butt. That doesn't make sense, does it? Resting your butt standing up. As I was saying yesterday, my back went out a couple nights ago. It's a lot better today, but it's still not 100%. There's a familiar I want to use. I forgot you could change the window color. What's under sound? Did I just stereo mono? Okay. Oh yeah, it's my guy. I wonder if it makes a difference, honestly. Probably not. Can't go through there with the mist. I guess there's nothing else. Alright. I definitely don't want to fight Dracula yet, though. And sorry about all that again. I wanted to jump and hit that, but whatever. Now, if I was playing the 360 version, I would try to touch every section of map, but just for the achievement, but I'm not doing that. I am obviously playing the PlayStation 1 version, so we don't have to worry about all that. And I already have that achievement on my Xbox 360 anyway, so I still probably wouldn't do it. Yeah, we're not even touching any of this stuff. There's a couple sub-weapons in here. I ain't switching my sub-weapon right now. Oh, that's right. That is the spikes. I don't know if I'd have enough magic to get through there with my bat or not. I think I'd be better off having my mist before I try to go through there. Now that isn't a missed spot. Okay, we're gonna keep going down. I know there's a section there that I could teleport to. We're not going to just yet. Is there a save spot near there? There isn't, but I just saved, so maybe we will make an attempt with the bat, see if we can go that way. Keep going to the left. What level am I anyways? Level 22. Might be able to make it. You can't open a door as a bat. I made it. As far as I can go, anyway. That's why I can't go that way. Right. Okay. We're going to go to where those steps are, and we're going to get those couple things we couldn't get normally. Ain't really nothing there that's going to help too much, but... Jeez. What the shit? If I remember to press the right button. The Ankh of Life. Improves heal item power. Nice. And the Mystic Pendant. MP seems that would be the best idea. MP restoration rate. All right. Finally get over here. And now I've obtained the back card, which is also a familiar. Which way is supposed to get to there? Either way doesn't really matter. So... That's right, shortcut. These are all the items, the sub-items. Skill of wolf. I think I can charge with the wolf now. I can get high speeds with them and jump far distances. What did I miss up there? Oh, never mind. I know what that is. That's where the spiked room is. Hopefully my phone holds out for the rest of the stream. I use my phone as my camera for stream. So I'm hoping my phone lasts. Probably going to stream for at least another 45 minutes, I'm guessing. That's what I'm thinking. 45 minutes to an hour. I don't know why my attack button didn't want to work there. Ah, shit. One of these guys again. Other save spot. Might as well use it. We're pretty much just going around and getting a couple more things before we head to the inverted castle. Hey, Tachi. Thanks for stopping by, man. Ah, that's right. Here's our holy nail. Strong versus holy attacks. Really appreciate you stopping in, man. Would have stopped in your stream last night had I not went to bed early. Hey, man, I haven't been able to jump in any of yours either. Like I said, it seems like you go live about the time I decide to go to bed. Even if I stay up a little later, I swear you decide to stream later that evening. But I think you're over on the West Coast, so we're like 3 hours difference. Really don't want to deal with that other night while I'm dealing with this one. Slow-mo you, it works. I love that his weapon even fell in slow-mo. And we're going to head back to the beginning because there's something there too. And these bloody zombies were not in this hallway the first time we came through it. If you remember, they were giant, like, wolves, hellhounds, essentially. Maybe even Worgen. Or not Worgen. That's World of Warcraft. What did they call those in Lord of the Rings? Can't think of what they're called right now. Some life up, and power of wolf. What are the different things that these do? Let's see. So we have, I guess it's up here. Okay, so skill of the wolf, you get a special move. Power is run swiftly. Okay. Couldn't remember how that worked. So what's next? Where is our next stop? I know where we're going next. Like I always tell everyone, never be sorry for not being able to stop by a stream. I get it. We all have busy lives outside of doing this, you know. I don't get to stream nearly as much as I'd like to. I have a problem child as a daughter, and when she's home, I gotta pretty much have 2 eyes on her constantly, and she's 11. So, I understand, trust me. Not really a big deal. Just remember, if you can't make a stream, not a big deal. There's always video on demand. They stick around for 2 months. And most of my streams, I back up onto YouTube. So if you're lagging behind on a series, you're always welcome to head over to the YouTube and catch up. The only problem is there's a couple episodes that didn't make it. Some of them were because they muted part of the audio because I was playing Guitar Hero, and Twitch don't like having copyrighted music like that on there, and it's whatever. And I missed episode 2 of mine and Ender's Diablo 3 playthrough, let's play, whatever you want to call it. The second episode is gone forever. Never be able to get it back. I didn't get it posted up in time. I had my procedure done to have my pacemaker replaced when it actually expired. So that was my own fault for lagging behind. I wasn't posting till it would say there was like 6 days remaining. And I'm not doing that no more. I'm trying to keep up with it as much as possible. I have, I think, 2 more streams to post from this month plus this one, so that's 3. that I got to get posted up. I'm just glad when any of you stop in, even if it's not real long, even if it's just to say hello and, you know, give it that one extra viewer for just that few seconds. It's much appreciated no matter what. For those of you that do come in here and don't chat, I'm a little bummed about that. Oh, thanks for the raid, new Flava. I appreciate it, man. I really, really do. That is awesome. Thank you so much. But those of you that do come in here and don't talk, I really wish you would. For those of you that come in and are in here regularly and don't... hello, Sly Dog. For those of you that don't follow, I wish you would follow. Not too much. Looking at it. Some Symphony of the Night to celebrate spooky season. Halloween, my favorite holiday. Did go through Castlevania 64 before that. Ooh, no. Don't like that. That's a two-hander. But, yeah, that's the version I'm playing, the PS1 version. Yeah, we did play Castlevania 64 right before this. And we're going back to... oh, shit. Damn it. We're going back to Breath of the Wild after this. I just wanted to do this for Halloween. And the reason I'm playing through Breath of the Wild, I'm trying to 100% it. And with the new game coming out, I would like to have it done before the new release. May 21st? Was it? Let me, I'm going to check on that for you real quick. Because now I want to say it's May 21st. Let me look into that. We'll take a quick second here and check it out. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to head over to Google. No, it's not far away. It's literally 2023. Tears of the Kingdom release date. May 12th, 2023. So it wasn't 21st. I had the numbers flipped. It's May 12th, 2023. Zelda is my all-time favorite video game franchise. It's because of the Zelda games that I got into playing video games in the first place. Yes, on Switch. Nintendo exclusive. So, yeah, I believe I have a weapon here, sir. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Another boss down. Oh, that's right, he transforms. Crap. You don't hurt me really, sir, so I can just stand here and take all the damage. You ain't shit. Breath of the Wild is a fantastic game. Alright, New Flava, thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it. But, Breath of the Wild is a great game. A lot of people don't like it because it don't have the usual Zelda tropes like dungeons and gimmicky items and stuff. And obviously the weapons breaking and stuff. But I will be honest with you, it's not a bad game. It's just not the greatest Zelda game. That's reserved specifically for Link to the Past. You can't sway me on that one. But Breath of the Wild is worth the playthrough. Don't let the breaking weapons chase you away. Yeah, Link to the Past was for the Super Nintendo. But don't let the weapon breaking system scare you away. They give you plenty of weapons to deal with that. Okay, but your weapons last for a while in Monster Hunter. The best way I could put it is make yourself a glass sword, go crack it off something a couple times, see how quick it breaks. That's the weapons in Breath of the Wild. But the thing is, if you avoid combat for a little while and worry about getting the shrines done and finding yourself some weapons and whatnot, you eventually get plenty of weapons that it doesn't make a difference that they break. It never became really a problem for me after so long in. Oh, come on. There we go. Level 24. I guess I've leveled a couple times since the last time I looked. Isn't there a fight here, too? No. Okay. Oh, jeez. I'll take the axe. Valhalla Knight. That's a game I need to get back into playing on stream, too, is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. No, you cannot repair them. That's one of the things I think would be awesome in the new one, that they make them repairable. Or at least make them last longer. Maybe be able to craft new weapons. That would be neat. And the weapons respawn in their locations, so it's not like once you get a weapon and it breaks, it's gone forever. Also, there's the Master Sword. The Master Sword never breaks, so it just loses its energy and has to recharge. Yeah, it's kind of how it goes. You find that one weapon, you're like, man, I love this weapon, and then you hit something with it 10 times, and then it shatters, and you're like, well, shit. My sword, I really liked it. But like I said, it's not so bad once you have the Master Sword either, because, you know, like I said, you do gotta charge up energy for it and stuff after so long of using it. But it's not that big a deal. If it's during the day, your sword actually charges faster. Yeah, no, I think I'd rather have that over the axe. Let's see. Oh, this is connecting. Nice. I'm running out of places to check out here. I need two things. I need a silver ring and a gold ring, and I don't think I have either one. Because to get to the inverted castle, you need to have the silver and gold ring to equip it at the right place to get a certain item before you fight Richter. I have a roommate that is totally against playing anything to do with Breath of the Wild. He says it's like one of the worst games ever made, which I think he exaggerates, to be completely honest, because it's not that bad. But everybody's entitled to their opinion, and it is what it is. It's just not a game he enjoyed. But for me, I loved it. I know a lot of people that do love it. It got Game of the Year, and games don't just get Game of the Year for nothing. I might not always agree with what the Game of the Year is, but that was one I agreed with. One of the ones that I did not agree with would be Red Dead Redemption 2. I still don't understand why that got Game of the Year. I own it. I still never played it. My girlfriend played it. I watched her play it for a little bit, and I'm like, wow, this looks kind of boring. Just like the first one. I couldn't get into the first one either. It bored me to tears. And again, that's just how it works, Some people like, some people don't. Like, I remember a lot of people complaining about Death Stranding. Everybody hated Death Stranding. It was walking simulator. I personally loved it. I enjoyed every last second of it. Where am I going? Okay, I see where I want to go. We're going to go back up and all the way to the right. Yep, we're going to go all the way to the right here. That's fantastic. That's almost enough worth playing it, right? Just to have that happen, dude. That sounds hilarious. I hope you weren't in Texas. Them Texans don't like when you shoot a man in the back. Or woman, for that matter. Wild Wild West. Just watched that not too long ago. Yeah, I know it's like old, like way back in history. It's, during they were still discovering bits and pieces of America and shit yet. See, again, I haven't played the second one at all. I was bored to death with the first one. I bought the first one for my girlfriend. She got mad because, like, she was part, how you start out in a group and eventually leave them. She didn't even get out of that group, and she hated it because she couldn't just go do whatever she wanted. It took too long. Yeah, that's right. That's to the other side. I love that once I turn into a bat, the ghost just kind of disappears. Like, oh, where'd my master go? He's gone. But yeah, anyways, I seen you went to an ad, but what I was saying is my girlfriend ended up stopping playing the game because you start out with that group of people and you're with them for a bit, and she goes, well, I don't want to do what they're telling me to do. I want to go around messing around and stuff like that. Like, she wants to get through the story, but she also wants to be able to just go out and hunt and stuff like that. And I told her, I was like, well, you eventually get to that point. Well, it took too long, and she quit. And it's like, I don't plan on playing it. Maybe I will. I don't know. Like, I am starting to finally get through some of my backlogs, so. Right now, in my free time, I'm actually playing Grandia. Yeah, it's not super long, but it was too long for her. But yeah, I bought the Grandia HD collection for the Switch, and I got Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. My sister got me $45 on my Switch for my birthday. But Grandia is a JRPG. It was on PS1. I can't remember if that one was also on Dreamcast. I know number 2, Grandia 2, was on Dreamcast. And it eventually made it to PlayStation 2 as well. See, I've never finished the first Grandia. I've never finished any of the Grandias. I got further in the second one than I ever did the first one. The way the first one began, I got bored real quick because I couldn't figure out what to do. In the second one, I got pretty far, got stuck. I figured now's as good a time as any to get back into them, being that they were both on the Switch for $40 in HD, so. Right? That's funny you bring up Dreamcast, because I'm going to be doing, recording my facts for my shorts here probably after this, and one of them actually is about the fact that the Dreamcast was the very first system to have online play like that. It was the very first. Oh, it was ahead of its time, definitely. Sadly, I never had a Dreamcast. I've always wanted one. I wouldn't mind getting one now because honestly, it's super hard to or super easy to collect for it. You don't even have to technically. You don't technically have to go buy games for it. I don't know if y'all knew this, but the Dreamcast did not have anti-piracy. You could legit burn a Dreamcast game to a CD and just pop it right in and it would play. By my understanding. Again, I never had one. So I don't know how true that really is, but I'm pretty sure it is. So I wouldn't mind having a Dreamcast. I would probably still try to collect some of the cheaper ones. Some of the more expensive, I would probably do that. I hate two-handed swords. They're slow. My other fact is actually about another first. The PlayStation 2 is the very first console to ever do DVDs. Like, you could play movies on them and shit. That was the first console to be able to ever do that. So you just heard both the facts for today, right here. Improve stats after sunset. We're going to put that on for now. Ah, the special save spot. Noise. Noise. The nightmare. It's your fucking nightmare.
That voice. Alucard, it's you.
I'm coming, Mother. I'll save you.
I know that was awful.
No, Alucard. Don't come here.
But, Mother.
It's all right. If my death can save others, I'd gladly surrender my life.
Mother, no! Please, no!
Yes, Alucard. Watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Hey, this happened in
Yes,
the
Mother.
Castlevania show. Kind of, but without Alucard watching.
Despise humans. They are to be your prey.
What?
Better for them to die than to let them compound their sins. Begin by slaying that one over there.
No, it wasn't like this.
What's wrong? Alucard.
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
No, you're not my mother. What kind of demon are you?
Thanks for the follow, Sly.
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
Demon. Death is too good for you.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you've got.
Show me what you've got. Oh, I do a lot of old school. I do newer stuff too, but my main forte is the older stuff. Got her trapped up in there. Nice. I wonder if we, doesn't slow her down. Well, I had her stuck there for a minute.
Darkling, I smell your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be... that strength, that beauty? You're the son of Lord Dracula.
Death in the dream world will set your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you.
Bye-bye. There's one of my rings. I got the gold ring. Now I need the silver ring. Wear clock. Means I gotta wear it at the clock. Well, we're going to stream for about another half hour. That'll put me at 2:30. My kids don't get through the door till about till a little after 3, so it'll give me time to get my shorts recorded, because those literally take seconds. But while we're here talking about it, if you like the content you're seeing here, check out TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Just look up Rontro Media. Find me there. There's always more Rontro content to watch. And thank you for lurking, man. I appreciate it. I'm actually pretty new to the short form content. I used to just mainly do long form content. I'm definitely liking the short form content a lot, especially with how crazy my life is at times. It's actually quite a godsend to be able to do the short form stuff. Where is that room? Okay, I see. Or is that the clock? Is that the clock? That's the clock. We don't want to go back there yet. I want to go down. Keep going. Keep going. Well, I was hoping to get to that inverted castle. We were definitely getting close, but doesn't seem like it's going to happen today. Next stream will definitely make it there and get it started. I couldn't even tell you when next stream's going to be. Give me a second. I'll let y'all know what next stream will be. I just need to grab my girlfriend's schedule real quick. Alright, also for those of you who are here that haven't already, we also have a Discord. If you join the Facebook group, you will find the link pinned at the top. Alright, so today's the 19th. So, what's today? The 19th. It's Thursday. Today's Thursday. The 20th is Friday. Saturday. That don't make much sense. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me bring up a calendar here, because I'm being stupid right now. So we're looking at... Nope, 22nd's bad. That's Saturday. We're looking not until next Thursday, possibly, for the next stream, sadly. Unless, of course, the girlfriend wants to stream, and then we'll stream sooner. And if you're on Discord, you'll know. Because I try to inform everybody at least a few hours before stream. If not, at least the day before. But yeah, we're looking at clear till the 27th. Which bums me out. What am I looking for? Oh, I know where I'm going. I gotta wait for almost a week just to get back into this game. If I had my way about it, I'd be streaming 4 to 5 days a week. I've been thinking about just having her sit here with me, within arm's reach. But not on camera, because she's not quite old enough. I think you gotta be 13 to be on camera here on Twitch. So, she'll be off stream, but the problem is keeping her quiet while I do so. So that's all I was missing there. Damn it. Where's that silver ring? Trying to look and see what other spots I'm missing here. We can try and shoot for one day next week, see if my daughter will cooperate with me. Maybe Saturday. Tomorrow's definitely a no-go, though. Is there a way to... I'm going to try something. I don't know if there's a way to set this on fire or what. Okay, that does not work. So how do I get underneath there? There's like no way to get underneath there. How the hell to get those? I am not quite sure how you get to that area. I've pretty much exhausted everything except for that other direction at that clock. Going this way. You gotta be kidding me. This freaking hallway pisses me off. Just because I can't see them freaking spawn half the time thanks to the name being down there. Again, I can shut it off. But I never do. It's probably quicker than using the bat to fly all the way up through the screen transitions. Where am I heading anyway? Oh, I don't want to teleport. Nope, nope. Yeah, we're gonna shoot for Saturday. The 21st, 2:15 to 9:15. About 3:30, 4 o'clock, hopefully. We'll see. Because again, it all depends on the kind of mood my daughter's in. Because if she's in one of her moods, it won't matter if I have her right next to me. She'll be a jerk on purpose, unfortunately. Be loud and obnoxious just because she knows she shouldn't be loud and obnoxious at that moment. She is definitely a handful. I always joke my daughter hit her terrible twos and never grew out of them. Oh, that's right, I haven't got the stuff up in these areas. Okay, totally hit that, but whatever. There's nothing up in this one. Yes, none of that stuff is important. Almost to the clock. Okay, yeah, you gotta have the silver for that to work. Well, we'll wait until the this side opens up, I guess. Once I have the silver ring, I'll be able to drop down right here in the center, I believe. What's up, Andy? Thanks for stopping by, man. About to end stream here in about 12 minutes, but I definitely thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the support, man. Yeah, it's 2 here. Kids will be home here about a little less than an hour. So I'm going to get off here, do my 2 shorts, get them recorded, start editing them, get them posted for the day. You missed it too. I told them right here on stream, man. We were talking about Dreamcast, and it led me to the fact that the Dreamcast was literally the first console, at-home gaming console, that allowed you to play online. And I'm not talking about, like Sega TV and stuff that they used to have where you could download games and stuff. I'm talking like playing online. Is there a reason this one won't open up? Am I missing something? Oh, come on. This one opened up. I want this one to open up. Open up, damn it. You're like one of the only places I haven't been. I don't want to go up there. I don't want to deal with Richter. I don't have the thing that lets me break through the spikes. So it's got to be here that I got to go next. Open up. Open up. Damn it. Open. 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 Move your rear end. See, this is the only one that seems to want to move. I'll try this. This probably won't matter. Oh! That's why. Gotta have the clock and use it. Haha! The Alucard shield, not the Alucard shield. It resembles the family shield. That's because it's the fake. They do have fakes of Alucard's gear. Alucard mail and Alucard sword. All the fake crap. How's this sword? Garbage. So what am I missing? There's that one bridge I can't get down past. Ah. I know where I haven't been. Nope, I can't get there that way. I gotta do it to the left here. Close this teleporter. Yep. I keep going that way. Hey, Hanako, thanks for joining stream. Sadly, almost done for the day. Almost made it to the inverted castle. I am looking for that silver ring that I need. So next stream I'll be there. Well, thanks for joining stream is what I had said. Unfortunately, I'm going to be ending stream here very soon. But we're almost to the inverted castle, so yay. See, this is why you need to subscribe. Then you don't have to worry about them pesky ads, man. And that's to all of you. If you really, really want to support Rontro Media, subscribe. I was already in here, why? Okay, so I don't need anything here. Shit! So the only place I see is down there at the bottom of the castle, down in those caverns, that one wood bridge I couldn't get into. I'm pretty sure I don't have the armor that I need to break the spikes. No, I don't. Yeah, pretty much, man. Like, I am stumped. Like, I don't want to go up there because I know where that leads. That leads me to the fight with Richter. And I need those glasses that you get from Shaft. And I think the only way to get that silver ring is there all the way to the left where I can't go because I can't go through the blue door in any form but Alucard's form. I have no idea what I'm missing, guys, except for breaking through that bridge, maybe. That's literally the only place I haven't been other than going and fighting Richter. And again, I'm not about to do that. I don't want the bad ending. I don't go for the bad ending ever anymore. First time I played through this game, I didn't even know there was an inverted castle. Well, guys, I think we're gonna end the stream here because I am lost. So one other place I can check, but I don't think it's there. No, that's alright. I appreciate it. I know... I'm pretty sure I know where the silver ring is. I can't get into it because it is guarded by a room full of spikes, like a hallway. And yes, I can fly there on my bat with my bat, and I can get through the gate there with my mist form. But you need to have this armor that allows you to break through spikes to be able to open the door. I'm pretty sure this game has that piece of armor that I'm thinking of. Unless there's another way to get past them spikes. I don't think there is. Yep, that's it. I wonder if it's down here somewhere. But again, anyways, I want to thank you guys again for stopping by today. Really appreciate all the support, guys. You guys are awesome. Oh, wait a minute. I might have just... Never mind. I just realized something. Where is it? Y'all come down here. If this is not enough Rontro content for you, you can head over to Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Check out the stuff there. If you join the Facebook group, you can find the Discord link and join the conversation on Discord. It is slowly growing by the day, luckily. Forgot I can go up through here. I bet you my... Oh, nope. That's got Power of the Mist. Oh yeah, that lets me stay in mist form even longer. So that's all that was there. Shit. I feel like that takes up more magic than the bat. Also, if you're not already following, please hit that follow button. And if you want to support Rontro Media, please subscribe. That gets rid of them pesky ads, and then you don't have to worry about them pesky ads anymore. Just with a simple subscription. Also, check out T's Twisted Treasure Chest. That's T''S, Twisted Treasure Chest. It is a craft business that me and my girlfriend started together. We have parlor art of all sorts. Some mostly revolving around like pop culture, video games, stuff like that. Necklaces, bracelets. We even have bracelets that are chakra bracelets that are ready to be infused with oils. We've got tie-dye shoes. We've got all sorts of crap. Go check it out. Also, check out RetroMageddon.com. A good friend of mine is putting together that site. It's almost like a game FAQ sort of site. It has game saves, passwords, walkthroughs, anything else? Yeah, reviews. It's got some reviews in there. I've written some reviews. I've provided some passwords. And I'm not going and taking them from another website either. I literally play through the games and get the passwords myself. Also, check out New Flava. Check out Andy Panda 90. Check out Dilo Ono. And check out Ender. Give me 1 second, guys. I know we're at the end, but one Super sorry about that, guys. That was a really important phone call. That was actually my girlfriend calling. Turns out, apparently, we're going to Maryland for the weekend. So, yeah. So no stream Saturday. Apparently, there's a manager down there that is sick for the job that she works, and she needs to go cover the shift down there for Saturday and Sunday. So I guess a little vacation for me and the kids. But all right, guys. Again, I am so sorry about that, and we're at the end of the stream. I really appreciate you guys. Again, check out Andy Panda 90. Check out Dilo Ono, and check out New Flava. I think I might have said New Flava already. And check out Ender Blaze 10. That Ender Blaze 10 is my son. He streams mobile stuff. Anyways, I think I plugged everything. I appreciate you guys so much for stopping by and supporting the stream today. You guys are the MVPs. Every last one of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And until next stream, guys, game on.